You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
After 4 intense days of deadly fighting along the Thailand-Cambodia border, both nations have finally agreed to sit down for peace talks, and they'll be doing so in Malaysia on Monday. The move comes after growing international pressure and a direct intervention by U.S. President Donald Trump, who personally phoned the leaders of both countries over the weekend. The conflict, which erupted suddenly on July 24th, has already claimed at least 33 lives and forced over 168,000 people, Thai and Cambodian civilians alike, to flee their homes. The affected regions have been hit with heavy artillery and airstrikes, with reports of rocket attacks, and even the controversial use of cluster munitions. Schools and hospitals have been shut down, and the humanitarian toll continues to mount by the day. It's not entirely clear who fired first. Cambodia alleges that Thai troops violated a previous agreement by moving closer to a sacred temple near the border. Meanwhile, Thailand blames Cambodia for sending surveillance drones into Thai territory. Both sides insist they've only acted in self-defense. What's making this particular round of fighting even more dangerous is that it comes amid political uncertainty. In Cambodia, Prime Minister Hun Manet has faced pressure to respond to what his government calls unprovoked aggression. In Thailand, the fragile ruling coalition is under fire for what many perceive as a sluggish diplomatic response. In a surprising twist, President Trump has positioned himself as a broker of peace. Speaking from his golf resort in Scotland, he announced via social media that both countries had agreed to meet and quickly work out a ceasefire and, ultimately, peace. He also tied future U.S. trade deals to the outcome of these negotiations, warning that his planned 36% tariffs on imports from both countries would remain unless the conflict ends. That ultimatum appears to have added real urgency to the talks. Cambodia has accepted the call for an immediate and unconditional ceasefire. Thailand, on the other hand, says it agrees in principle, but wants assurances of sincerity from the Cambodian side before standing down. The two delegations, led by Cambodia's Hun Manet and Thailand's acting Prime Minister Phumtham Wechayachai, are expected to meet under the mediation of Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. While the fighting hasn't stopped entirely, shelling continued overnight. The willingness to negotiate is at least a sign of progress. Both sides are being urged by ASEAN, the UN Security Council, and human rights groups to protect civilians and avoid further escalation. What happens in Malaysia on Monday could determine whether this crisis deepens or if peace is finally within reach. Stay subscribed for more videos.